Hey guys, Jayant Rasam Sethi here. Thank you so much for coming here during the revised time as well. And those of you watching this recorded, I absolutely love this as well. So even if you're watching this recorded, make sure you are upright on a laptop. And the way you do something is the way you do everything, right? So let's rock and roll. I really love putting together these slides because two things. Um, यहाँ पे फर्स्ट पहली बात है the concept I had learned, I came across this 2 साल पहले, and that changed my thinking of business. How many of you agree, want that one small nugget which can potentially change the way you think about businesses? Type T in the chat box. Just one nugget you need. Um, okay, T for tell, to tell that nugget. And I'm going to be revealing that in the middle of the session, and there's a nice context. You will never look at business from a time perspective ever again like that. Every business will start looking differently. That is my promise to you. How many of you would like that? Type T in the chat box. Let's get everybody's cameras on. It's okay. Even if you are wherever you are, even if you are having coffee, even if you are walking, running, jogging, sleeping, this one concept, just get it in your subconscious, will change because there's a very nice equation. But before that, how many of you would like the context? Write your one intent for the day. Write in one word, आपका intent क्या है आज सीखने को, in terms of what is the one intention you have. It's a beautiful, very, very auspicious day in most parts of India. Those of you watching this outside, Sankranti is where, farmers festival. So it's a very, very auspicious day. What is your one? Is the chat open? Yes, chat is open. Just write one word, intent for the day. If your intent is IPO, write IPO. Okay, cool. So we are learning we are using AI and configuring most of the fundamentals of marketing to skyrocket your business. The goal, once again, is you could be a founder, a small business owner, or agar aap employee bhi ho, the goal is once again to go public, right? So type IPO in the chat box and not just go public, but healthy valuations and serving customers in the right way and continue to increase profit while decreasing the time in your business. Type IPO अगर इस बात से आप सहमत हो. And the way that is accomplished, at least, is if you are able to see the fundamental units in a very crystal clear way. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so this session should also go for some time, for 2 hours. And there's a lot of fun tests, activities as well. We're going to be learning few AI tools as well. And if you're excited, type IPO in the chat box. I want everybody to type IPO. Cool. Cool. So before, we looked at the golden rule. There are no rules. Within the law of the land, you can play whatever, right? There are no rules. Just like chess has several combinations, business also can have several combinations towards that outcome jo aapko chahiye, right? And even if you're working, right, learn the principles of the business, and then AI will only accelerate that. Okay, cool. Okay, how many of you recognize this? Anybody? Many people didn't read. This is Devanagari script, so it's the same as Hindi. Nidhi ma'am, you should know this. Venu sir, Pawan sir,
No,
Abhijit sir,
no way. I can read
Pratap
it,
sir,
but I don't know from where it came.
Dr. Vishal, you might know this. This is, I know you're rushing, but do you know this? आपको पता है? How many of you would like to know this?
Everyone.
So my mentor told me, Mukham karoti vachalam pangam langayete girim yat kripa tam aham vande Paramananda Madhavan. What does that mean? Mukham, just like a mute person makes can speak really, really well. A lame person can also cross a mountain. And the last part is, by whose grace I bowed out to Paramananda, who's Lord Krishna, who is supreme bliss.
Okay.
On Mahadev.
Yes.
Madhav.
Yeah. This is dedicated to my readings of Bhagavad Gita and Sri Krishna because I loved that. And everybody has the power in them to go public or take your companies public, wherever you are. So don't underestimate anybody, right? How many of you are inspired by this? Type K in the chat box. K for Krishna. Okay. Originally, I thought it was Rig Veda, but it was not Rig Veda. Only today I found out it was actually by another 16th century poet. All right, let's start the session with that context. Okay, recap. Last time हमने किया Grand Slam offer, marketing money models, attraction offers, buy X get Y free, pay less now or pay more later, and we used 2 to 3 AI tools for that. Free goodwill offer, decoy offer, और हमने देखा case studies of Abibus, and the tools you should have used are Meta AI. Grok was down for some time, but you could have used Claude or ChatGPT. And we are halfway through the syllabus almost, so that's great. And we also looked at the super AI agent tool, GenSpark AI, right? GenSpark is a really good tool. You don't have to pay the premium one right now, but if you're serious about writing or doing more research, you can pay. It's I think $10 or $20 a month. Okay, let's take revision tests. How many of you are keen on taking revision test? Type R in the chat box. Okay, great. Grand Slam offers and strong money models get you to be profitable. True or false? Sahi ya galat? True. Excellent. There we go. Yes, Mahi's responded. The coffee is kicking in. Chai or coffee. Yes. So you should have a strong money model. अगर आपके पास strong money model नहीं है तो क्या होगा? You're only turning on the lights and the tube lights. You'll not be profitable. Okay. Test 2. Customer pays discount now or pays full later is an example of option A, buy X, get Y free. Option B, pay less now or pay more later. Okay. It is option B, which is pay less now or pay more later, which is a type of an offer. Okay. Cool. Mission outcome. This mission say by the end of this session, you will be completing the different money models. We'll go deeper into your offers. We will understand what I like the best, which is understanding how to price, what are the fundamentals of that, and most important, how people see value. And then as time permits, we'll also look at enhancing your offer. Okay. So these are the mission outcomes for this mission. Okay. And I promise to you, you will never see value ever again the same. Okay. So type T in the chat box. I will reveal the alphabet T, what it is in the middle of the session when that, because that's really, really good. How in terms of it's working out. Okay. Let us compare two offers. Right. 1 second. Let us compare two offers. Before we do that, can you maybe verbally say, write a simple offer, or you can speak for a Facebook marketing agency that is helping you out. Just a simple exercise. So maybe Abhijit sir, you want to go? You can write or you can speak also, and then you can write for 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes time. Let's ideate on the call itself first. Abhijit sir, any ideas?
Hmm.
No problem. Anybody? Venuji, you've used Facebook agencies or Google agency?
No.
Nidhi ma'am, you've used, right?
Yes, once we have.
Yeah. Any offer that, what was the offer they gave to you?
No offers. It's just showing the maps of, how we are going to increase this in 3 months, 6 months.
Great.
Basically, trying to show a map of the growth,
Okay.
like quarterly and kind of
Good.
in 6 months. No
Okay.
offers as such.
Got it. So Abhijit sir, you've not used a digital marketing agency?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, okay. But for any of your business or anything, has anybody pitched you any service?
Asking me?
Yeah, yeah.
Not really. I haven't come across any agency right now. So we're just planning to do it in some time. So I'm not
Huh.
aware of how offers go for here.
No problem. Yeah, नहीं ऐसे ही पूछा था. Okay, Anurag ji, I know you have used Facebook. You're currently using, right?
Yes,
You're-
right now I'm using one,
हाँ.
uh, but offers right, I have not got any yet.
Offer means
Initially,
what is the
only
price?
when
Like,
we talked about it,
हाँ, बोलो.
initially, that time only I negotiated with them on the prices. Otherwise, there was no offer on it.
हाँ, what is the price? What was the price?
My price is around 9,000 rupees per month,
Okay.
in which they do all the ads and they prepare the ads and they boost it and all. They do everything for me in that.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Got it. So, okay. So, when I say offer, the word means just pricing. Okay. Like, in a sense, what is the actual proposal? The actual proposal. So, in Anurag sir's case, a agency came to him and they gave him, like, okay, here is 9,000 rupees per month I'm giving you. Is everybody able to visualize that? Type V in the chat box if you're able to visualize, or you can raise your right hand. Okay.
Hmm.
That is just a, okay. So now we're going to look at how the proposal, when I say offer, it is basically a proposal. Okay, interchangeably. So let's use the same nomenclature. So can you take 5 minutes? You are act as a marketing consultant for a Facebook agency and come out with a proposal. You're going to service solar industry, Anurag sir. We have a live example here. His proposal somebody had given was 9,000. Take 5 minutes, okay, and come out with one proposal. Just about 5 minutes timer in the chat box itself. You can write.
You write down or can speak as well. You're on mute, Jay sir.
Writing is better.
Writing is better.
Pawan sir, you're doing it now? Very good. Okay. I want everybody to do this, right? You are a you act as a marketing consultant, okay? And write a simple proposal for a let's say a company like RVP Enterprises. They want to generate leads. 9,000 a month is one retailer. Just write 2 to 3 lines of an offer, okay? They come up with the best offer so that you are, as the agency, you are profitable. The agency is making around 20 crores per annum, and they want to bag him as a client.
Oh, I wrote it for my company actually.
That's okay. Any company is fine, but preferably, yeah. The goal is to understand how offers are constructed right now, okay? For just the next 10 minutes, I want everybody to be a Facebook owner of that agency doing 20 crores. That's all. You have to bag that client no matter what, which is Anurag in this case. Those who are watching this recorded, Anurag runs a solar academy, solar company, and they do solar rooftop installations. Okay, so usually most agencies give a retainer, no? So you are an agency now. You have to wear the hat of an agency, and you're trying to bag Anurag as a client. So
Right.
monthly क्या दोगे, upfront क्या पूछोगे उनसे? That is the proposal, right? Roughly, you write 2 to 3 points.
Like this, we have to post in group.
You can post in the WhatsApp group. That's fine. Yeah, WhatsApp group will be better. Okay, okay. No, no. The exercise is you act as a marketing consultant. You are a Facebook consultant and write a simple proposal or an offer to bag a client. That's all. Simple.
Okay.
Huh, that's it. So let's say you're trying to bag RVP Enterprises, which is Anurag sir. Okay, this is good. This is an offer, but now you are the person trying to get Anurag as a client. So he already has a Facebook agency for 9,000 a month, no? How will you get it better? Anurag already has a 9,000 a month retainer offer, proposal from somebody, some vendor. You have to beat that. Okay, I'll just put the. Once again, I'll just put the slide here for you guys. So act as a marketing consultant, right, for Facebook agency and write an offer proposal for a solar company looking to generate leads. The solar company already has a 9,000 rupee a month agency offer. He already has a proposal. You have to beat that. That's it. Ronak, Mahi, let's get cameras on. I want to listen to your offers too. The offer means proposal, okay?
Good morning and sorry. नींद नहीं बुलाया.
That's okay. You came at the right time. So,
हाँ
अभी ऑफर्स कर रहे हैं वही प्रपोजल्स. तो आपको एक स्मॉल एक्टिविटी है.
हाँ हाँ.
यू रेडी?
Yes, I am ready.
वेरी गुड. तो सिंपल टास्क है, 5 मिनट का, वेरी आसान है. तो एक्ट एज अ मार्केटिंग कंसल्टेंट, ठीक है? आप एक
हम्म.
फेसबुक एजेंसी रन कर रहे हो, ठीक है?
हाँ.
और एक सोलार कंपनी को प्रपोजल भेज रहे हो उनको लीड्स जनरेट करने के लिए. उनके पास
Okay.
ऑलरेडी 9,000 रुपीज अ मंथ का रिटेनर का ऑफर है. आपको एक कंपीटिंग स्मॉल ऑफर देना पड़ेगा, प्रपोजल.
Okay.
ठीक है, 5 मिनट है, आपको व्हाट्सएप पे डाल दो. सिंपल एंड इजी.
ठीक है.
वाओ, निधि मैम, वेरी गुड. आई लव इट, आई लव इट.
क्या यूज कर रहे हैं इसमें जय?
नहीं नहीं, नो टूल, यू कैन इवन राइट पेंसिल पेपर, इट्स
अच्छा,
फाइन.
पेंसिल पेपर से. ओके ओके.
ह्यूमन जीपीटी. लास्ट पे वील हैव द. Done, everybody? Nidhi ma'am is done. Pawan sir is done as usual.
Jesse, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why my net is not working at any site. I mean, I'm just not. I mean, it's just the timer is also. I can see it is hanged at 3:24. I don't know what's happening. I mean, nothing is working here. No internet is working. I mean, I'm just talking to you. It's working, but I don't
Close
know.
all the other tabs. Your RAM is getting sucked a lot.
But why? I mean,
Yeah, sometimes when the load is too much, you have to clear up, declutter all the space.
नहीं 324 ही है रवि सर. अच्छा अभी 39 हुआ. यस
अच्छा
यस
अब हुआ, हाँ अब हुआ, ये 3:24 ही था, हाँ।
दोनों को हुआ अपने सेम दोनों को यही आ रहा था. यस यस.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Mahi, are you done? Yes, okay. Okay, I'm going to give you a slight numbers will be just give me 2 more minutes for Mahi. I mean,
I've shared it on the group.
wow, awesome. Very good. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. So now let's look at the offers. Okay. How many of you want these are great answers? Just okay, great. So everybody understood it, right? Everybody did it? Great. So now let's look at two proposals. You want to see two proposals? These were actually real proposals, by the way. Abhijit sir, आपने किया काम? You're on mute, actually. I think you're still on mute. Unmute करना पड़ेगा आपको.
For a moment, please. Yeah, I think there's something wrong. I don't know. मेरा नेट पे भी गूगल भी नहीं काम कर रहा है, मेरा चैट जीपीटी भी नहीं कर रहा है कुछ. इट्स या तो इस there's some problem in the internet. तो
No problem. It's okay. That's
yeah.
fine. Just follow along the lecture. Zoom is working. Just whatever you have, you write it on the WhatsApp. Manually write. Don't worry about ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So we wrote competing offers. Now we're going to compare two offers, okay? And let's look at what winning offers are. So because the principles are the most important. Okay, so first agency, let's assume, okay, just convert the thousand, these are price points. First agency made $1,000 for upfront, and many answers were, $1,000 retainer agency, right? And second agency, we look at a very, very nice offer right now, proposal that will be groundbreaking. Let's look at this. Okay, now, and how will the agency get offers or proposals? How will it generate leads? So you remember the funnel? We have a funnel. So you should have a structured funnel, step-by-step process on, and you should be able to measure the leads. Everybody remembers funnel? Type F in the chat box. Broadly, funnel, right? So funnels are very, so even if you're doing a book a call funnel, ebook funnel, yeah, just feet on street funnel, yeah, phone call funnel, you should have at every step, कहाँ पे कितना पैसा जा रहा है, क्या leakage है, right? So let us compare two offers. Number one, ये था ऑफर, पहला ऑफर. Many of you try to compete on price, correct? Right? Now, let's assume this is the offer. Price, most people will compete on price, and I'll give you one small trick here. Okay? We'll come across one small concept, right? See in the chat box. Concept is the commodity problem. Okay? The commodity problem. Most people will price based on competitors because as humans, Homo sapiens, first we copy before we are creative. Okay? Small story. Yesterday I was taking my vitamins. My mother also started taking her vitamins. How many of you remember that? Type C in the chat box. Okay? Most competitors are not profitable. Aapke competitors are not profitable. They are also struggling. Would you agree with me or not? Most. Some will be very different. Hence, chances are you're not going to be profitable because you're copying a not so profitable business model. Okay. Second, another problem is customers will easily compare something that they understand in terms of commodity. Apples will be compared with apples. Okay. Now, remember Grand Slam offer, how we did before? And also, building a business on low price is very, very difficult. Amazon, Walmart are extremely difficult businesses. Building a business on something far more profitable is actually far more easier. Okay, now we look at the mathematics of that. Cool. Let's go back to this and let's look at the math of this. So suppose you are trying to acquire customers using the regular offer. अगर आपका advertising spend $10,000 था, let's assume. So you spend 9 lakhs to get, the agency spent 9 lakhs to get the person on this dollar spent. Everybody with me, type 1 in the chat box. I'll give you this table also. You can change for your business. Is everybody okay with this? I'll give you this table for your business also. This is a sample. ये एक sample है. Pretending I am a Facebook agency और मेरा proposal या offer था. मैं आपको $1,000 upfront charge कर रहा हूं, which is 90,000 rupees. And उसके बाद 90,000 rupees a month. Or let's make 1 lakh plus 1 lakh. Is everybody able to visualize that? Type 1 and 1 in the chat box if you're able to visualize. ये एक sample offer है. Type 1 and 1 in the chat box if you understand this, okay? Even if you're watching this recorded, please be upright and mute, okay? Most people will price based on and try to compete, outbeat on price. It will never happen, okay? And many of your responses were also like that. Okay, next. अगर इस ऑफर को मैंने मार्केट किया as the Facebook marketing agency owner of the 20 crore company, even you guys are, let's assume you put a hat. Can you all put a hat? Literally take a hat and put it. Now, since it's morning, do a push-up too or a pull-up. Okay, so you are the Facebook marketing agency and you are running this. तो आप Facebook पे, LinkedIn पे, YouTube पे, सब जगह friends को, families को, competitors को, सबको यही बोल रहे हो, है ना? तो आपने 10,000 स्पेंड किया है. उसके बाद आपको impressions, तो ये standard impressions है, ये मैंने मेटा Instagram ad के डाले. Is that okay? कितने लोग Instagram पे ads देखे हैं? Type I in the chat box. These are standard costs that I've come up with. Okay, very, very close to real example. Type I in the chat box. कभी कभी Instagram पे ads भी देखा करो, not just looking at friends, family. ठीक है, ग्रेट। उसके बाद रेस्पॉन्स रेट, ये स्टैंडर्ड रेस्पॉन्स रेट है, मैंने इंडस्ट्री का एवरेज डाला है। रेस्पॉन्स रेट है 0.0013। डोंट वरी टू मच अबाउट द मैथमेटिक्स। दिस इज द परसेंटेज ऑफ पीपल हु बुक्ड अ कॉल। ये फोन लीड फनल है। व्हाट इज फोन लीड फनल? एड देखो, फोन नंबर दिया, कॉल किया। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव सीन सच अ सिमिलर एड एनीवेयर, नॉट जस्ट यहाँ पे? टाइप पी इन द चैट बॉक्स। Okay, everybody can run ads in India, in globally in India, except for, like, you can't run alcohol ads or OSAB. I don't know, stock market be there a little bit this one, but everything else also you can run. Stock also you need SEBI registered or something. Anyway, coming to the point, CTR is click through rate. कितने लोग ने ad को click किया, opt in किया? Many people will go off. Everybody with me so far? Type 3 in the chat box, because this is where the game changes. Okay, appointments booked. So 40 appointments were booked. 40 people have booked you or your sales lady for this, okay? For the phone, for the phone call. Maybe it could be a half an hour phone call, or maybe it could be 45 minutes. ठीक है। शो रेट, शो रेट क्या होता है? किशोर सर, शो अप रेट क्या होता है?
इंटरेस्ट दिखाए, शॉप।
Okay. Nidhi ma'am, what is show up rate? She does US calls, you know it.
People who actually show up after kind of setting up the call.
Very good. Pawan sir, show up rate क्या होता है?
It is the initial cost is rate you will display to him. After that, you will add on, like what you have told earlier, that with the upsell, you will going to do upsell. It is
Okay,
like that only.
okay. So, अभिजीत सर, शो अप रेट क्या होता है इस एग्जांपल पे?
So what Nidhi ma'am said, people who actually show up after booking the call.
वेरी गुड। तो वंस अगेन लेट्स सेट द कॉन्टेक्स्ट। मैं एक फेसबुक मार्केटिंग एजेंसी हूं, आप सबने हैट पहना, आप भी फेसबुक मार्केटिंग एजेंसी हो। आप अपने बिजनेस के लिए, फेसबुक मार्केटिंग एजेंसी बिजनेस के लिए नए कस्टमर्स लेके आ रहे हो। एवरीबॉडी विथ मी, राइट? आप नए कस्टमर्स लेके आ रहे हो, और कैसे कस्टमर्स लेके आओ? आप लिंक्डइन पे एड्स डाल सकते हो, यूट्यूब पे एड डाल सकते हो, गूगल एड्स डाल सकते हो, पेपर पे एड डाल सकते हो। मैं मेजर कर रहा हूं कि आपके कैंपेन कैसे सक्सेस हो रहा है। आर यू विथ मी पवन सर?
Yes,
ओके, तो अभी अपॉइंटमेंट बुक्स 40 मींस व्हाट?
potential customer.
40 लोग ने वो पेपर एड या फेसबुक एड देख के
Appointment
बुक
book
किया,
करे.
कि इंक्वायरी किया कि मेरे को आपके सर्विसेज चाहिए। ओके, पोटेंशियल कस्टमर। नाउ शो अप रेट इज 75% मींस व्हाट?
Out
People,
of
Out of 40,
40%,
75, 30 people.
people who are interested.
नहीं, 40 were interested, but 75%?
30
Wait, sir.
people were booked the call, who took the call.
Who showed up on the call? अगर मैंने
Yeah.
बोला कि मैं 11 बजे कॉल करो कस्टमर, 11 बजे उसने फोन नहीं उठाया, दैट इज नॉट अ शो अप। ठीक है?
Hmm.
okay.
शो अप रेट मींस अ पर्सन हु हैज बुक्ड द कॉल, यू बोथ हैड अंडरस्टैंडिंग, पर उसने वो आया नहीं, वो कॉल पे ही नहीं
Means,
आया,
means
और वो
out of
नहीं
that
उठा रहा।
40, out of that 40, 30 to book the call, right?
नो नो, 40 बुक द कॉल। 40 ने बोला कि भाई मेरे को 11 बजे, एक ने बोला 11 बजे बुक करो, एक ने बोला 12 बजे बुक करो, एक ने बोला 1 बजे बुक करो। बट 11 ओ क्लॉक पर्सन शोड अप, 12 ओ क्लॉक पर्सन डिड नॉट शो अप। वो फोन उठाना ही स्टॉप किया, तो दैट
हाँ,
इज।
तो वो show up rate is 30 people, right?
आई गिव द बेस्ट एग्जांपल। कल जय जी ने डाला था इवनिंग में कि मॉर्निंग क्लास कितने जन अटेंड करेंगे, और आज सुबह खाली 8 जन आए। दैट इज द शो
दैट
ऑफ कॉल।
यस, अमेजिंग। मे बी you should be a coach too.
पर
Very
कल
good.
क्या, पर
हाँ,
the response rate, sorry, the appointments booked were only 4 yesterday on the,
हाँ,
but
नहीं
the show
नहीं।
rate is more.
We had booster people calling. Got it. ठीक है, तो शो अप रेट इंडस्ट्री में 50 to 75% है, उससे ज्यादा नहीं है। ओके, नो, ओके, अनलेस यू हैव लाइक मेनी फॉलो अप एंड ऑल। ठीक है, सो अपॉइंटमेंट्स शोड, लाइक यू, आपने 30 कस्टमर से बात किया, नंबर ऑफ पीपल हु शोड अप। क्लोजिंग 14%, क्लोजिंग मींस व्हाट?
16%.
सॉरी, 16%।
40.
Closing what is the meaning of closing? Kishore sir.
It's given advance.
Okay, very good.
ये जिन्होंने खरीद लिया, परचेज किया, 5 लोगों ने, 4.8.
हाँ, 4.8. Venu sir, what is the meaning of closing?
Like people who have, yeah, paid,
Paid what?
Actually came on board.
yeah, onboarded after paying.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. So paid the advance. So measurement of closing is different in different industries. So when I was in great learning, the closing percentage was if they paid 51%. क्योंकि 3 लाख आइटम पे they had to have 1.6 lakhs to put in the batch. It is not the advance given. बहुत सारे लोग 25,000 दे के वो फिसल जाते हैं. ओके, क्लोजिंग परसेंटेज डिफरेंट इन डिफरेंट इंडस्ट्री. यहाँ पे यू कैन अज्यूम जिसने एडवांस दिया था, $1,000 का एडवांस दिया था, इज 16%. ओके, एवरीबॉडी विथ मी? इफ यू आर विथ मी, टाइप 16 इन द चैट बॉक्स. ओके, तो 16 percent, 4.8 people had given the 1,000. So the numbers come to appointments closed 5. 4.8 का average 5 है. Sorry, rounded up है 5. So number of people who purchased. ठीक है, price is $1,000. So upfront $5,000 मिले. Is everybody with me on this? Type 5 in the chat box if you're with me on this, because the math, you have to do this math for your company. ठीक है, okay. Next, तो ROAS का अर्थ क्या है निधि मैम? What is the meaning of ROAS?
Return of ad spend.
Very good, brilliant. Oh my God, crushing it in the morning. Return of ad spend. आपके जितने भी एडवर्टाइजिंग डॉलर हैं उसको अगर आप मेजर कर सकते हो, उसको बोलते हैं रिटर्न ऑफ एड स्पेंड. सुप्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट इन B2C, ऑल्सो B2B. अगर आप लिंक्डइन एड्स कर रहे हो या अगर आप जस्ट डायल एड्स कर रहे हो, अगर आप किसी में भी कर रहे हो, रोआस मेजर करना चाहिए. ठीक है, आपने अगर $1 डाला है या ₹1 डाला है, कितना बाहर आ रहा है? तो इस एग्जाम्पल पे रोआस क्या था? आंसर है बोर्ड पे नीचे है.
The
अभिजीत सर.
advertising spend.
5,000 got out of 10,000 which was spent. So it is 0.5 is to 1 is the ratio.
वेरी गुड. तो 0.5 इज द रोआस. ये
Yeah.
कंपनी प्रॉफिटेबल है कि अनप्रॉफिटेबल है? ये ऑफर, दिस ऑफर वाज अनप्रॉफिटेबल. ओके, टाइप यू इन द चैट बॉक्स इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस. This is an unprofitable offer. Okay, if you compete on price, you are pretty much going to be down. Now you have to flip this. You are a marketing consultant because you wore the hat. You have to flip this. How do we flip this? Let's look at an offer. Okay, now I change the offer. सेम एजेंसी सेम थिंग. आप लोगों में से बहुत लोगों ने लिखा है ऑफर. ओके, नाउ ऑफर, हाउ मेनी वेज कैन यू यूज द ब्रिक एक्सरसाइज? कितने लोग को याद है? टेक योर हैंड लाइक दिस, रिमेंबर द ब्रिक. यस, कितने वेज है? उस दिन कितने वेज यू हैव रिटन?
More than 20.
More than 20. There we
20
go.
plus. Yes.
There are no rules in marketing. There are no rules within the law of the land. Within the law of the land. Venu sir, you remember brick exercise?
Yeah.
The exact rule is never copy. Don't copy a competitor. Okay, so let us say I'm building a grand slam offer. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? First thing, my grand slam offer, I will tell the customer, भाई, you pay me one time, no recurring fee, no retainer. Core promise. This is one such offer. You can construct many proposals or offers. I'll generate leads. I'll work the leads with you for you. You only pay if people show up. That is a guarantee you're giving. Type 2 in the chat box if you're able to see where this is going. Okay, number 2, I guarantee you 20 people in the first month, or you get your next month for free. Type 3 in the chat box if you see where it's going. Included bonuses. I'm going to give daily sales coaching, tested scripts, tested price points, and offers that you can copy. Swiping means copy, and you can deploy. अगर आप सोलार पे हो तो go in. Is everybody with me so far? Next, everything else you need to sell and fulfill your customers. आपको पैसे बनाने के लिए, कैश कलेक्ट करने के लिए. Okay, एंड एक्स्ट्रा अगर आप सब ये सोलार के लिए था, but you can do it for school of code, maybe you can do it for coaching, maybe you can do it for wealth management services like Kishore sir, maybe you can do it for logistics, whatever, you can get as creative as you can. Okay. And you say I'm also giving you how to do delivery, something like that. Okay. So how many of you are at least how many of you are convinced this is at least the beginning of a grand slam offer? Type G in the chat box. Type G in the chat box. Okay. This is a significantly better offer than the agency. Agency क्या बोल रहा है? मेरे को $1,000 देते रहो. We might or you might not be profitable. And the whole thing is, I'd have no interest in your outcome. I just want you to be stable. Okay? Cool. If you agree with me, this is a grand slam offer, much better offer than what you had written. Okay? What we had written earlier. Now let's look at the advertising. आप ऑफर को मार्केट कर रहे हो, प्रपोजल को मार्केट कर रहे हो, not the product. How many of you had a bulb on moment? Type B in the chat box. आप ऑफर को मार्केट कर रहे हो, ठीक है, नॉट द प्रोडक्ट. ठीक है, लेट्स गो. एडवर्टाइजिंग स्पेंड कुछ चेंज नहीं हुआ. $10,000 किया, $10,000 किया. एनी चेंज देयर वेनु सर?
No.
Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, just India Mart will have the same impressions. They are not going to treat you any different. $1 by you is the same before or after. So impressions reached, same, unchanged. But यहाँ पे the game changes from now. Number one, what do you think changes? Okay. Do you remember response rate? आपको response rate याद है?
40.
नहीं, response, हाँ. तो
हाँ.
okay, good. So response rate ज्यादा होगा या कम होगा for a grand slam offer? अगर आप गारंटी दे रहे हो,
ज्यादा होगा, ज्यादा होगा.
कितना ज्यादा होगा roughly when you give a guarantee?
65-70%.
65-70. Let's assume 65. Okay, Kishore sir, what's your number? Type in the chat box. Nidhi ma'am, what is your?
70 तक जाना चाहिए.
70 तक जाना चाहिए. Great. 70 appointments booked ना?
Yes.
Okay. Kishan sir, Kishore sir, 70. Type in the chat box how many appointments would be booked. तो पहले तो वो 40 था. It was 40 booked appointments. Now how much it becomes? Kishan sir is saying 60. Anurag 30. What? Oh, Nidhi is saying 30. It's going to go down. Why do you think it's going to go down?
Because you're giving a guarantee here. Let's be realistic in the numbers rather than trying to give a very hypothetical figure.
Okay, good perspective. I love that. Anurag sir, why are you say आप क्यों बोल रहे हो कि 40 से 30 होगा?
नहीं नहीं, मैं 40 से 30 नहीं बोल रहा था, 30 एक्स्ट्रा बोल रहा था.
Why
Because
confused
I
me?
can imagine even I should try in my business also. Till now, I have not tried that tactics. Maybe if we try that here in solar also, if we give guarantee. See, anyway, we are giving them warranty on the modules and panels, and what guarantee we can give is on the production. The when you install the production, you will save this much. That's a guaranteed thing. Till now, I have
Very
not used that word for anyone, but now I'll start doing that also. Maybe that will increase the sales.
brilliant. Okay, so you're saying 70. ठीक है, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, except Nidhi ma'am, everybody thinks it will increase. Okay, so Nidhi ma'am, you're seeing other responses also, no? Okay, great. Okay, how many of you want to know market? This is a, by the way, live, real life case study. Okay, of a $20 million company, which I got, I got hold. Okay. Okay, how many of you want to know the answer? Real answer. Type R in the chat box. Okay, the real answer is 100. Okay, appointment books actually increase significantly. You're marketing the offer, okay, by more than 2.5 times in this case study. This case study पे इस offer पे. Okay, how many of you had a uh, um, How many of you had unlearned something? Type U in the chat box. Okay. 40 becoming 100 is where the game changes completely. Okay. Everybody clear with that? Next, शो रेट. शो रेट पे चेंज नहीं हुआ. पीपल आर बिजी. पीपल बोलेंगे 11 बजे आऊंगा. कोई नहीं आएगा. People like Pawan sir said 7 a.m. call, 7:13. Okay, but appointments showed up, increased the 2.5 times. So 30 times 2.5 is 75. That is the change in the result. Okay, everybody clear? Next, now closing. Okay, closing percentage increase हुआ कि कम हुआ? If yes, tell me what is. If yes, tell me the number changed in the chat. If no, tell me the number changed also in the chat. Closing is the cash collected on the advance. Nidhi ma'am has flipped her mind. Pawan sir, 25%. Okay. पहला था 16%. 16 is solar. Correct? Now, how much it changed to? Everybody put a number in the chat box. This is where it changes again. 22%, Abhijit sir.
No, not percent. I said 30% of 75. Earlier I wrote say 30%. So
I'll tell you. Previously, it was 16%. You remember?
yes,
So tell me the percentage to what it was.
percentage I wrote already 30%. See, scroll up.
Okay, okay. You wrote it right. Good, good, good.
Mhm.
Okay. ठीक है. Venu sir?
27%.
Okay. Mahi?
I think it should be 27-25%.
27, 25. Okay. Kishan? 30. Okay, great. So these are real numbers from the company, right? So 16 doubled, roughly doubled, okay? 2.3x more closing, more value, more buy, okay? Because people, the people who bought it
Mhm.
were very clear about what they wanted in terms of the offer, okay? So appointments closed as a result, 28. And on the left side, the commodity offer is only 5. Is everybody with me so far? Those are the numbers. So 28 people had given the $1,000 just because of the stronger offer. It is not a 1x increase or a 2x increase. It is how much increase?
6 times almost.
Yes, almost 6 times. Exactly right. Very good. So price, they changed the price a little bit also because the price is the determining factor as well. Price became 3,997. Well, the first price was only 1,000 plus 1,000 retainer, right? So 4 times the price increase. So net, there are 3 things that accumulate. एक था price, एक था shop, sorry, closing percentage, and एक था appointments booked. Is everybody clear? This is how much change. Can you type in the chat box what is the ROAS now? Tell me the mathematical ROAS right now. Last
Show
time
that
the ROAS
slide.
was 5. Huh. Now what is the
Show
ROAS?
that slide again. Show that slide again.
Okay, this is the slide.
Yeah. So 10,000.
$446.
ROAS is
4,000.
okay. 28 into 3,997.
It's almost double, Chair. I mean, the gain is good. We were assuming $1,000 paid by each client, right?
Yeah, yeah. No. The Grand Slam offer is 4,000. No, you're increasing the price 4x.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought that
46%.
was agency pricing. Sorry, sorry. I thought that was agency pricing.
Same
So,
agency in the first case did 1,000 plus 1,000, but second case it did this much.
it's like 4 times then.
Yeah, it just said no monthly return and all. Just give me upfront 4,000.
Is it 11.2:1?
Oh my God, brilliant.
Almost 11:1. It should be 3,997 into 28 is to 10,000.
It is 2238 times. 2238%. 2,238.
मेरे को लगा सिंपली 1:2 हो गया पहले
Okay, good.
प्राइस
Okay, good. Everybody close. Mahi, Kishan, let's take the answer.
Green tea tata.
Okay, you guys want to know the answer? Okay, earlier the offer was for $1,000. Now the offer is one time 4,000. Okay, means 397. Okay, now the answer is somebody said it right. 11,1200 is what he cash collected. ROAS in the first case was 0.5. ROAS in the second case 11 times. 11.2 ho gaya. Okay, type 11 in the chat box if you're clear about this example. Okay, so now you get 22.4 times cash upfront collected. Okay, if your offer is strong, just by increasing the one offer strength, you increase everything else, not by decreasing the offer price. Okay, this is where most people get wrong. Okay, everybody clear with this? Type 11.2 in the chat box. I want everybody to type. This is the math. This is not what you and me are telling. This is the basic mathematics in right. Kishore sir, thoughts till here?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Pawan sir, thoughts?
Yeah.
Clear? Abhijit sir?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Venu sir? आपके विचार, आपके thoughts? Okay, guys, are you genuinely mind blown? If you change the fundamental unit, if you charge higher, only then will you be profitable. Okay, everybody clear? And I wanted to show the maths. Now, this is the maths. Take a snapshot of this. I'll also be sending this to you so that you can do it for yourself. Okay. I also showed why you won't charge higher, because we will mostly try to compete with competitors. They also won't know this. Next. Okay. The 3-bottle case study. Everybody type 3 in the chat box. The 3-wine bottle case study. There was a study done by, I think, Harvard researchers, where if you increase the value, if you increase the price, bottle A had $100, bottle B had $150, bottle C had $200, but all the bottles had the same wine. Okay? 3-wine bottle case study. Wines were placed at different dollars, 100, 150, and 200, A, B, and C. Which bottle did the customer say tasted better, felt better, is better? A, B, or C? Type in the
C.
chat box.
Obviously, C.
Okay? Everybody remember the 3-bottle case study. Type in the chat box. C. There we go. Okay? This is a fact. People perceive a higher experience simply if you charge higher. Okay? Is everybody clear with that? Now, every bit of your amygdala, your brain will say no, but you have to trust the process. Okay? Now, let's look at the actual value equation. Okay? Now, we know that we have to charge higher. Okay? Of course, you have to make better products. That is always the case. Given the same product, simply by changing the price, also you'll be doing. Second, the math just adds up. Now let's look at this. Okay, the value equation. Type VE or write in the chat box the value equation. We'll look at this equation in depth right now. This equation is going to change, and one small concept here is actually going to change the way you think about business. Now I know I have to charge higher, but what piece of my business can I charge higher? Correct? Are you there? Yeah. I know what happened. Okay, the value equation. So I know I must charge higher, and I have to do it. Otherwise, the business doesn't survive. And I know companies that have gone public are charging higher, or there's a stickiness. Okay, here's the value equation. Number one, value is equal to dream outcome into perceived likelihood of achievement divided by time delay and effort and sacrifice. Okay, so let us say you are a you are a gym. What is the dream outcome for the gym's customer? As a gym, what will you be telling? Abhijit sir, assume you are a gym owner, chain of gym restaurant, gyms you have, and your company is highly valued. Let's say, what is your dream outcome for the customer?
Dream outcome.
No problem.
Make a 12 six pack.
Very good. Dream outcome is get into great body. Great. Perceived likelihood of achievement is what? किशोर सर क्या हो सकता है?
मतलब रेट टू रेट वो तो होना चाहिए बेसिक.
ओके, तो मैं
पैसा वसूल होना चाहिए ऐसा.
पैसा वसूल होना चाहिए और उसको लगना चाहिए कि वो कर सकता है. मैं 92 kgs का हूं. आई एम
हाँ.
ट्राइंग टू गेट ने. हाँ, तो अगर आप जिम ओनर हो, यू वेयर द हैट ऑफ अ जिम ओनर एंड यू आर ट्राइंग टू सेल मी दैट सर्विस, यू हैव टू कन्विंस मी कि मैं कर सकता हूं कि नहीं ना. तो आपके बातों में होगा ना वो.
यस यस.
हाँ, तो परसीव लाइक्लीहुड ऑफ अचीवमेंट इज दैट. ओके, यू क्लियर? ओके,
मतलब एबिलिटी.
मतलब 100% नहीं तो 90% तो होगा.
ओके, अगर मैं हूं, आई एम 90 kgs एंड यू बोथ आर टेलिंग मी एज जिम ओनर्स कि भाई जय तू कर सकता है. अनदर पर्सन इज देयर हाइपोथेटिकली,
हाँ.
he is 70 kgs. Who is more likely to get into the six packs faster, Jay or the other person?
The other person.
Other person.
So perceived likelihood of achievement is what the other person is thinking of that product.
Okay, good.
समझ में आ रहा है?
Great.
Renu sir, what is
Okay.
perceived likelihood of achievement? VE. Are you there? Okay. Okay, on the bottom, let's go with the next one. On the bottom is time delay. Time delay. Time delay means what? So again, assume you are the gym owner and you're selling me this six packs in how long? What does time delay mean?
The time duration.
So sell me that. How will you sell it?
कि जय आपको 3 महीना लगेगा एंड डिपेंड्स कि 2 महीने में भी हो जाएगा. हाउ मच सैक्रिफाइस यू आर मेकिंग.
Very good. Excellent. Kishore sir, any example there that comes to your mind? What is time delay?
अगर आप लेट करोगे तो ऑफर चला जाएगा या इट विल नॉट गुड फॉर हेल्थ. उसको ऐसा रियलाइज करवाना कि वो ज्यादा डिले नहीं करे.
ओके,
इमीडिएट ऑफर को कैच करे.
हाँ, वो ऑफर क्लोजिंग है. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द वैल्यू. अभी वैल्यू के बारे में.
ओके.
हाँ, पवन सर, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ टाइम इन वही जिम एग्जांपल वेयर द पर्सन इज ट्राइंग टू enroll you up?
To give the minimum time he requires to get the six pack.
Very good. Excellent. Nidhi ma'am, what are your thoughts?
I think same as Pavan sir, putting a timeline to it and making it minimum to at least show that this
Very good.
is where you can
Excellent.
get by committing this.
Mahi, what do you think it is? Mahi ma'am. I think you're on mute. Ronak?
Yes, sir.
What is time in this case?
So, sir, I believe time would be maybe the time we will take to install the solar panels, maybe.
नहीं नहीं
That's okay. That's in the solar example. Good. In a gym example?
Acha, in game example, sir, time delay would be the number of days or months it will take to get shredded to lose all the
God, I
fat.
love it. I love it when you said, okay, started. Good. Excellent. Okay. So you guys are with me. You already know the value equation. We don't need AI to figure this out. Okay. And what is effort in sacrifice? Anybody?
The diet,
Okay.
the working out of regular.
Kishore sir, effort sacrifice क्या होता है?
कम से कम करना पड़ेगा आपको, एफर्ट और सेक्रीफाइस भी कम से कम करना पड़ेगा
Okay,
अगर
good.
आप रेगुलर आओगे तो.
Okay. Abhijit sir, effort sacrifice क्या होता है?
Control on diet, control
Control
on.
on diet, etc. Pawan sir, effort sacrifice क्या होगा?
effort exercise you have to be regular and certain
Yeah.
time you have to
मतलब
give every day.
मतलब you can मतलब it's like मतलब if you commit to if you committed to the effort and sacrifice, then I can do it, like you.
Very good. तो दिस इज द एफर्ट सैक्रिफाइस आप सोच रहे हो या कस्टमर के दिमाग में आपने क्या
You have to
दिखाया?
put it in his mind.
It is in his mind. It is in his
Yeah.
mind. Okay.
Yep.
So all of these, Nidhi ma'am, what is effort sacrifice? Are
I
you there?
think along with the time delay, what we have to show them, kind of break their perception of extreme effort and extreme sacrifice and tell them that that is not the case.
Yeah.
You like kind of put minimal to effort and sacrifice also.
Very good. Okay. So this is the equation. We are going by the definitions. Okay. क्या ऊपर करना है क्या नीचे करना है will be the next step. Okay. So everybody understood the value equation. So ऊपर लिखो D into P and नीचे लिखो T into E. Okay. This is a game changing equation. Okay. So your value that you show the customer irrespective is always going to be here. ठीक है. तो मैं लिख रहा हूं सबके लिए it's D into P divided by T into E equals to value. D क्या होता है वापस?
Dream outcome.
ड्रीम आउटकम. अगर आप वेट लॉस कोच हो 6 पैक्स. अगर आप whatever आप शिपिंग में हो it has gone to there. Whatever the goods have gone there. If you're in school of code or child has finished coding and she's getting a great job, whatever. If you're in Python training, okay, you have finished learning. Okay. Perceived, what is P?
Perceived likelihood.
Perceived likelihood of this one. Okay. Now
Okay.
agar if Jay already थोड़ा suppose ज्यादा मोटा था, he might feel like अरे यार ये थोड़ा बहुत ज्यादा ही बोल रहा है. How can 90 kg guy become shredded? But if you're already 70, don't you think it will be easy? So customer के दिमाग में how fast you're getting the perceived likelihood of income. Everybody clear with that? Okay. T. Gym example पे Abhijit sir had told, okay, in 6 months you'll get shredded. Everybody with me?
Time
Logistics.
delay.
You got the shipment within 6 days.
Yeah.
Security guard. You got the 40 security guards within like 1 month. School of code. After 6 months, your child has fully finished all coding. Everybody understanding?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Effort. Effort. अरे यार जय को हर रोज जिम जाना पड़ेगा, डाइट भी करना पड़ेगा. Is everybody clear with that?
Yeah.
Logistics. अरे यार मेरे को गोडाउन जाके शिप करना पड़ेगा. I'm making up stuff, okay, right now. निधि, स्कूल ऑफ कोड में भी एफर्ट. अरे यार हफ्ते में एक बार कोडिंग करना पड़ेगा. Like what is the effort you are telling the person in the situation. Everybody clear with the value?
Yes.
This, now we'll see which are the most important things to work on. Okay? Cool. First thing, this actually took me more than 20, 30 years to understand this. Okay, dream outcome, everybody clear? Type D in the chat box. Dream outcome. Dream outcome is whatever. Six pack bana doge, wedding planners. You'll get a big, great wedding like Ambani's. Okay, so many examples are there. Perceived likelihood of achievement, everybody understood? P. You're making great coffee. The coffee is like going to be like some Starbucks coffee, and perceived likelihood of achievement is it. You can also do it because you have a machine. That's it. Okay. Time delay, you understood. Effort sacrifice. Now, how many of you are ready for a test? This is easy peasy, super duper easy, right? How many of you want to test your business limits? If you guys are ready for the test, type T in the chat box. Okay. So, number one question, आपने इतने सारे businesses किए, everything, which of the four is the most important? Suppose आप एक business owner हो, आपके पास time नहीं है, आपके पास like very constrained resources are. If the four variables are there, which is the variable that is most important to change? And this is battle tested by companies that have gone public. इन चारों में से सपोज एक ही वेरिएबल आपको चेंज करना पड़ेगा. Okay, can everybody wear a hat? Wear a hat. Put the hat back. आप जिम ओनर हो, सेम जिम बिजनेस, आपके आपके पास कस्टमर आया, आपके ऑफर का, which अभिजीत सर had said, जय आया है आपके पास. Jay, you're 92 kgs. I'll get you 6 packs. Within 6 months, you have to come to gym 3 times a week. That is the offer. Raise your right hand if you're with me so far. Standard offer. Okay? इन चारों में से एक ही वेरिएबल आपको चेंज करना पड़ेगा. Which one will be that? Suppose. Which is the most important?
A.
Or which are the two? Which are the two? You can say two variables. Pick the two variables. Nidhi is saying dream outcome and time. Okay. D and T बोल रही है. Next.
D and P.
D and P बोल रहे हो. Type in the chat box, no, please.
Okay.
Just write the first alphabets. That's enough. Kishore sir, I want to know your answer because you meet a lot of people too.
D and D को चेंज अपन कर सकते हैं.
Okay.
यस. और एफर्ट उसको करना है, टाइम उसको देना है.
एक बार चैट पे डालो ना प्लीज. सॉरी.
यस. हाँ. डी एंड
responses.
यस. डी.
सपोज आपके पास दो ही वेरिएबल है चेंज करने के लिए. आपके पास बजट, टाइम, उतना टाइम, दिमाग कुछ लाइक यू डिडंट हैव. कस्टमर्स जस्ट केम इन. सेल्स वर गोइंग डाउन. सेल्स खराब है, लेट्स से. दो ही चेंज करने हैं. क्या चेंज करोगे? विद मिनिमम एफर्ट. लाइक आपको बैलेंस शीट पे कुछ चेंजेस नहीं होने चाहिए. हाँ. टाइम एंड एफर्ट. डी एंड पी. डीपी फर्स्ट ऊपर बोल रहे हो. ओके. Ajit Verma sir has said DP. Okay. Kishan sir has said time. Okay, you can pick one more variable. Nidhi ma'am has said D and T. Okay. Mahi, you're starting a academy. Type in the chat box. Come on. Mahi ma'am, Kishan, Anurag sir. Anurag G, let's go. Type in the chat box. I think okay. Okay, how many of you want to know the answer? Study on 500 fortune companies. Public. No, data doesn't lie. Feelings can lie. You guys want to know the answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Type S in the chat box for your Sankranti bonus. Yeah, bonus. This is Fortune 500 study, not your study, not my study, not Harvard study. Everybody clear about this? ठीक है. अगर आप एक एवरेज मार्केटर हो, आई एम नॉट ट्राइंग टू पुट सॉल्ट ऑन द वुंड. अगर आप एवरेज मार्केटर हो, यू विल फोकस ऑन व्हिच वंस? डी एंड पी. डी एंड पी अगर आपने लिखा, यू आर अ रेगुलर मार्केटर. And it's okay. You know why? अगर आप बोल रहे हो जय आपको 6 पैक चाहिए, most gyms will say आपको 8 पैक भी मिलेगा. Raise your right hand if you heard that. अगर शादी बड़ा है, wedding planner, I'll make even bigger शादी. People are tired listening to those. Dream outcomes don't matter. Okay? Because most average people will push the dream bigger and bigger. Everybody clear with that? Type B in the chat box with a bulb on moment. Bulb on moment. Okay? Next, perceived likelihood of achievement. Jay, you are 92 kgs, but I still sent you. जय कोई कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है, विश्वास नहीं है. How will you make it? Okay? Jay, you are Telugu medium, you will still get into like some, you will crack some crazy IAS exam thing.
Mind blowing idea, yaar. Gajab.
नहीं, perceived likelihood achievement is also not important.
Not important.
Okay? That is a mistake a lot of average people, marketers will do. So which is the answer? We'll see. So common mistakes. Focusing on D and P. Everybody had a bulb on moment. Type B in the chat box. Okay. The extraordinary companies. Extraordinary companies only focus on two things ruthlessly. What is the answer? Now you guys know it. Are you an extraordinary company or an ordinary company? You're going public. You're Nava class. Yes.
Extra.
Yes. So by simply, just simply focusing on the bottom, the time, right? You can exponentially increase your business. Time and effort sacrifice. Okay? Both are very hard to crack. Very, very hard to crack. And that's why they're in the denominator. It's not even additive, it is multiplicative. Okay? Let's look at examples. How many of you want to see examples?
Yes.
Type E in the chat box. And how many of you had a genuine bulb on moment? Type B in the chat box. Okay? People don't care about the result as much as they care about being faster to the result. Okay? Let's look at that. If you change the bottom by a little bit, it increases the top by a lot. Okay? So focus on the time. If you're a security guard agency company, somehow put it in your sales proposal. We are faster than the other security people by 50%. Wealth management. We create wealth for you, but in half the competition time. Competition ka time, you don't know. Just say half. Somehow, okay? Okay? And T is very, very important. Okay. So let's keep T fixed. Let's do an experiment and let's look at examples. You guys will get it from your mind, not my mind. You guys will get it from your mind. How many of you want to see the power of your own mind? Not mine. Okay, so type T in the chat box. We're going to keep T fixed, or we'll change T a little, assuming everything else is same, and see how the value ladder, value equation changes. Okay, T को मैंने change किया, बाकी का सब कुछ same किया. Abhijit sir, what do you think is?
Sorry?
Nini, what do you think is going to happen now?
Keeping time constant. So.
Sorry, I'm going to change time, keeping the others variable.
Okay, time is.
Yeah, I'm going to change variable. Okay, let's look at an example of a real case. FedEx. Everything else is the same. Overnight shipping versus regular shipping. Which charges more?
Overnight shipping.
Overnight shipping by a magnitude of order. Everything is the same. Same shipment, same courier, same thing. Effort भी same था. आपको package जाके pack करना पड़ा, whatever. Same thing. Okay? Everybody clear with this example? Type F in the chat box. Okay? Type F in the chat box. Overnight shipping is the answer. Weight loss. Gym. Jao 6 months karo. Bariatric surgery. Within 24 hours, you got the result. Which one charges more? A or B?
B.
B. Everybody understood this?
Yeah.
Okay. So all things being the same for the same outcome, for the same dream, dono hi same things they're saying. No, weight loss, pretty much, right? Yeah. So you have to focus on T. T is the easiest thing to focus, but it's also the toughest problem to crack, okay? You have to be genuine with your customers about that. Okay? But if all things are same, work on T. Next, bariatric surgery. Now let's look at the variable effort and sacrifice. How many of you are okay to tweak that, all things being the same? Pick the correct option. Pick the option that has higher money and which is making more money. Option A, in weight loss, either I'm doing gym, or B, I take supplements, Ayurvedic supplements, and I do weight loss. A or B, which is a bigger industry?
A.
Really?
So I don't think people having
Same outcome. Given which is the bigger industry? Option A, gym बड़ा industry है या supplement weight loss tablets वो बड़ा industry है. Abhijit sir.
maybe we. I
B.
don't know. I've seen
B.
people at the gym, but I've not seen people buying so many weight loss tablets.
What do you mean? घर घर पे वही है.
every every
Supplement
nook
डाल.
and every nook and corner of the street, I find one gym, and so many people are already exercising there.
Supplement pharma is a massive industry.
Hmm.
Massive industry है. बहुत
Yeah,
ही.
yeah,
Supplement is easy, just to take one.
Yeah,
Gym
yeah,
you have to
correct.
work hard. So
Hmm.
यहाँ पे सब कुछ was the same. Effort sacrifice, the perceived and the reality. Supplement तो पानी से पीते हैं. Gym you have to
Hmm.
go sweat it and all that. है ना?
Hmm.
ठीक है? Next. Also, perception is reality. Okay? One more thing is perception is reality, not reality is reality. So यहाँ पे एक example हमने किया था पहले ही Indigo Airlines etc. Biggest study was shown कि biggest increase in rider satisfaction was not from faster trains. Instead, it was from a simple dotted map that then showed them when the next train was coming and how long they had to wait. Okay? Building a faster train takes a lot more money, but showing a simple way where the train is coming and or nearby, it's actually showing them it's faster. So all the time you don't have to solve genuine time. Like bariatric surgery is a very expensive process, even the investment. Okay, you have to show the customer that you are faster somehow. So use your brick exercise, come creatively to increase that. Okay, we did this for Indigo also. Another example. How many of you want to know another example of a company that went public? Type D in the chat box. Okay. Duolingo is a app that teaches public gaya tha. It was started by a PhD person in the US. It started as Spanish and French language. App पे दो 10-15 languages हैं. Now, biggest increase in learner satisfaction was not actually learning Spanish. Instead, it was from a simple survey of before and after. ऐप के पहले आपको कितना स्पेनिश मालूम था, ऐप के बाद में कितना स्पेनिश मालूम था. ठीक है? So the person is feeling that, ठीक है, we are learning a lot. Okay? You clear about this? Duolingo. So this is perception. These are the ideas that I had about this. Okay, cool. Now, how many of you are ready to do this for your own business? We reconfigure a few elements. Okay, now let's look at the value offer and the. I wanted to talk about just the different types of offers. I'll give you this mind map also. How many of you want to know a mind-blowing mind map? Type M in the chat box. Okay. So as you think about your offers, the offer is what you have to market, not your product. Okay. Always market the offer. That's a mistake a lot of people do. iPhone markets, of course, not the iPhone. It markets the offer. It's Bajaj. The EMI is the offer is one. But also before that, it markets the photograph. The dream outcome is taking great photographs. How many of you have seen that? The camera is being the camera's functions are being marketed. Okay, how we got here? Grand Slam offer. Commodities. Most people pay price on competitors because as humans we copy before we create. We are creative. Most competitors are not profitable. Hence, chances are you're not going to be profitable. Problems. Customers can easily compare because of commodity. And Grand Slam offer is what you have to design and retweak into your own business. Okay, so now we looked at creating your offer. And the most important is the value equation. So we have done this. Okay? We've done the value equation. Okay, so next we are going to enhance our offer. We're going to look at it today and then we'll deep dive as time progresses with different tools and agents as well. Okay, so you have seen how that is the value equation. Now it's the actual enhancement. Enhancement is of the core offer. One is, you guys are very easy about these. Scarcity. Scarcity क्या होता है? Abhijit sir. Scarcity क्या होता है?
Enhancing your offer.
हाँ, in enhancing. Scarcity क्या होता है?
To make this offer limited.
Yeah. So you can say 5 seats are left. Example is 5 seats
Okay.
are left. Okay.
Okay.
5 seats are left is always a scarcity. These are enhancing the offer, but value is different. Okay. Okay. Urgency. Urgency, you can say
Finishing in uh, an hour or
Offer
half.
will close within 5
Expired.
years.
Yeah, expired.
expired say 24 hours. Okay.
Correct.
Bonuses you have already seen, which is like the you can say you get 5 more courses for free if it's a course. Okay. Always stack up something there. Okay. Guarantees. Anybody about guarantees? There are 4 types of guarantees in India you can legally do. Type L in the chat box. You can legally do this, okay? In most countries you can do. Unconditional guarantee क्या होता है?
Without any conditions attached.
Yeah, so you can say, you can market this unconditionally in most areas. You can say, if X doesn't happen, pull money back. Money is back in terms of cash. You can give cash or store credit. Both are allowed in most countries in the world. Globally, most is allowed. Okay. Is everybody clear with this? Type U in the chat box. Niti ma'am, are you there? Yeah. So guarantees are allowed in
Yes, sir,
India.
I'm there.
Yeah. How many of you have seen warranty? A warranty is slightly different, but it's a subset of guarantee. How many of you have seen guarantees in offers? Type G in the chat box. ठीक है. Conditional guarantee. अगर आप gym, if you don't come to gym at least 50% of the time, if you come more than 50% of time and you still didn't like the service or you didn't lose weight, no money back. Okay. So I'll just change the if you come 50% of the time and still didn't get result, you will get money back or store credit. Is everybody clear with conditional guarantee? Okay. Anti-guarantee. Anybody about anti-guarantee? Even this have to. Any guesses on anti-guarantee?
Money back.
No. Okay. This anti-guarantee is also allowed in India, by the way. This one in most of the world. Okay. Anti-guarantee is slightly all sales are final. Okay. This is also allowed, apparently. Okay. But usually it's frowned upon, but it's also allowed. Okay, let's look at implied guarantee. This is the last one. Okay. So implied guarantees example is if gym is open and trainer does a great job, then you don't get refund. Okay. These are the only 4 types of legally guarantees that are available in most markets. Type 1, 2, 3, 4 if you understood the definitions. Because many people think guarantees are not allowed. Okay. They are allowed. Okay. And
But
fully
isn't,
knowing, be careful.
sorry, Jay sir. Isn't that anti-guarantee is kind of a no guarantee?
Yeah, it's a no guarantee only, but you can market that.
Okay.
You can market that fact that product A has no guarantee. So 6-month gym membership has no guarantee, but 12-month gym membership has guarantee.
Okay.
Both you can market. No, I am only telling legally what you can do, like so
Okay.
that you have you know what you can play around with. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Everybody clear about this? Type 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In most countries, this is there. I think in Middle East it's a little different. Okay. But most countries, car companies are exploited. If you don't have a guarantee on your product, start putting it. because the word guarantee increases the click-through rate. We've seen that the ROAS. The ROAS increases by 11.2%, 11.2x. So if it is working for others, you should be using it, right? Type U in the chat box if you are going to use it. Come up with creative ways to use it, and we're going to do it right now. Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. So now let's go. Okay. Now your task is, how many of you remember the cool. How many of you remember your mom cooking? Remember your mom cooking, right? Okay. Remember this? How do you how does your um let's look at this. Okay, your mom cooks a new dish. She takes a tablespoon, and what does she do first? First, she brainstorm and then turns around and asks you as a critic. What does that mean, Abhijit sir?
Hmm. When your mom comes on your dish, she takes a tablespoon, and what does she do first? Okay, so no, what do I need to say
No,
here?
that's sick. Why does she do that? Why does your mom turn around when she does some cooking and gives you something to taste?
Is everything yeah, so she wants to be sure that everything is okay there.
Very good, brilliant.
I mean, all the masala and everything.
Okay, okay, awesome. So, what I want you to do is today you're going to use two AIs, really good, as brainstorming and critic, and you are going to design your offers with guarantee to increase your own conversion percentage. Is that clear? Type BC in the chat box. You're going to brainstorm and critique. And now, two really powerful, you're going to use two big AIs to compete with each other. Okay. Okay. First one, your idea generator will be, brainstormer will be the Microsoft Copilot. And I'll show you. Second one, your critique is going to be Gemini. Everybody clear with this? Okay. And I'm going to show you now. And I'm also going to give you the magic prompts. Step one, on Microsoft Copilot, which is at copilot.microsoft.com, I'll give you all of this. Using either voice prompt or using either your English, you will go there and you will check. You will use a small setting, which is for free. Instead of smart, you say think deeper. If it is asking you to pay, which I should not, I don't think it should, just go back to smart. That's fine. GPT-5 is also fine. Okay. That is your brainstormer and creator. Clear? Brainstormer is going to be that or creator. Now let's look at the critique. Who's going to be the critique? Anybody? Kishore sir, critique कौन होगा?
Critic Gemini.
Yes, there we go. Gemini पे जाओ, which is Google. Google is going to come critique Microsoft. Gemini में जाओ और Gemini पे quickly critique it. There are three options: fast, thinking, and pro. I think pro don't use it for now. It's used for maths and code. Fast या thinking solve use करके you will critique the output of the Microsoft. Everybody clear with the task? I will show you some of the prompts. If you're clear on the task, type M and G. M for Microsoft and G for Gemini. Cool. Now let's look at the task. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go and put this in a document for you. Okay, So यहाँ पे I'll put it here. So this is the mathematics. Okay. So यहाँ पे what you have to do is you have to do it for your business. Assume your lead acquisition is through Facebook ads. कितने लोग का बिजनेस फेसबुक एड्स से ज्यादा बढ़ सकता है? टाइप आई इन द चैट बॉक्स. बढ़ सकता है. अगर आप यूज भी नहीं कर रहे हो इट्स ओके, बट यू थिंक यू कैन गेट कस्टमर्स, टाइप आई इन द चैट बॉक्स. और क्या कितने लोग ऑलरेडी एडवर्टाइजिंग बजट्स है? ओके. तो यहाँ पे एडवर्टाइजिंग स्पेंड 10 लाख बना दो. $10,000 इज फाइन. FIB मीन्स फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स. ओके. आपका ग्रैंड स्लैम ऑफर, राइट? रेगुलर ऑफर. What is your regular offer? Whatever is your regular offer, you write for your business. Write regular offer. Write your grand slam offer. Okay. And this you have to fill in the blank. The only two numbers you'll change is this. Is everybody clear? Orange wala. Change for yourself, okay? Now, ROAS is nothing but total divided by this. You want to do it for rupees or dollars? Let's do dollars only. Clear? That's it. Done. And write your grand slam offer. Your grand slam offer and your regular offer, tell me the three differences. Only three differences. Don't make it more than that. So grand slam offer, you had done this last time. Many of you submitted the homework. Grand slam offer part 1, irresistible 1, irresistible 2, irresistible 3. That's it. And don't write full ChatGPT output. Compress it and write it. Okay? It should be only less than 100, less than 10 words each. Summarize that for yourself. Use the ChatGPT only for all of that. So once you finish the cooking of the dish, don't give all of the things. Give the processed food, okay? And this is the regular one. What is your regular offer? Regular offer, you just keep it here. Regular offer in this case was $1,000 upfront. उसके बाद 1,000 per week. Sorry, 1,000 per month. ये example के लिए डाला है. Don't use the same one. If you use the same example, please don't. At least इसको तो change करो. ठीक है? इसको मैंने orange कर दिया. इन तीनों का, and one of them should be a guarantee. You like it or you don't, law of the land use करके it should be a guarantee. Your marketing should expressly use the word guarantee. Everybody clear? Which guarantee is fine. And be prepared. Some people will ask you the money. It's okay. But 11 times as many people will come more. So don't, because एक बंदे ने वापस पैसे पूछा, don't lose out the rest of the 10 people. Everybody clear about this? Okay. So इसको first magic prompt. So fill these. Okay. How many of you want to know an advanced thing? Okay, type A in the chat box if you want to know advanced. Okay, if you finish the basic, make a copy of this and do it if your Grand Slam offer tweaks by 30% and by 10%, by 10% and 30%. What does that mean? अगर ये $1000 था तो यहाँ पे तो 4000 का बना दिया. 4000 is 4 times more. इसको you just change it to 2000. Do the modeling for 2000 and do the modeling for 3000. Whatever is your core proposal offer, you change it by a few. Okay, this is your advanced prompt. Okay, because I want to know what will your profit pool change to that, how much it will change accordingly. Everybody clear with this? These are only two magic prompt. Magic prompt 1, you put it on Copilot. Magic prompt 2, you put it on Gemini. Okay, fill this and on the WhatsApp group, just tell me your irresistible offer 1, 2, 3. That's it, and tell me the ROAS. This is your classwork on WhatsApp group. I only want to know your offer, Grand Slam offer, and ROAS output by you, by human GPT. You have to read the outputs of both the okay. So for instance, weight loss, my Grand Slam offer would have been 6 months, 6 packs, or full money back. Full money back of rupees 10,000 a month. Okay. Everybody clear about that? The ROAS for this prediction was, let's assume the ROAS for this was 3. That's all. This is the output I want, kind of simple thing, but little more longer. You can also output the prompts, output the whatever Copilot and Gemini has done. Those notes also you can do. How many of you are clear with this? Kishore sir, you want to repeat this once?
Clear.
You're clear. Nidhi ma'am, you're clear?
Yes, Jay.
Yeah. Abhijit sir?
No, please repeat.
कोई बात नहीं. I'll repeat. Now, what were you unclear of?
Uh, the Grand Slam, actually, I can make the Grand Slam and the regular offer, but this table has to be this table. I didn't get this. Why did you make the two others? I mean, like,
Okay, primary table is for your own. You're going to
yeah,
feed this for yourself. You will look at in your Excel sheets. Okay, make
this
your
is for.
copies and you can put that and you can put the snapshot of that on the WhatsApp group. Second, I also want you to change this to two times. Your Grand Slam offer is only 2 times more expensive than your regular offer, and one more forecasting, your another is 3 times more expensive. When you do this, how does the numbers change? How
So
does
do
the
I need to put
change?
this? Do I need to put this entire table in the prompt?
You don't need to put the entire table in the prompt. You have to just come up with the Grand Slam offer using the prompts. This is a sheet I'm just giving you.
Okay.
I only want you to output this. Come up with 3 Grand Slam offers based on this math. Summarize the above input and only on with a few concrete steps for my business.
Okay.
Okay. Venu sir, you clear?
Yeah.
Anurag sir, you clear? Okay, cool. So here we go with the document. You have to make a copy. So the way to make a copy on Google Sheet is very easy. You can go here and say make a copy. Okay. So I'll give you the copy right now.
Uh,
Hi, Jayant Rasam Shetty here, and we have Abhijit who's going to summarize some of the key takeaways. What did he
oh
learn?
God. Okay, okay. So this is rather a very, very, so the best, the wonderful thing was the marketing proposals which we need to send. One, the regular, and the other is a grand slam. So we practiced how to get the client on board and how to increase the revenues multiple times by doing the grand slam offers and the vis-a-vis the regular ones, right? So the best was the ROAS, how to calculate the ROAS we learned, and what best, I mean, how in best way we can, increase the marketing with the same budget while using the Grand Slam offers.
Yeah.
Then we learned the D into P by T into E value proposition, the value, getting the value out of the uh, dream outcome and the perceived likelihood of achievement, right? Uh, with the by dividing it by time delay and to efforts put in. So there we get the value.
Very good.
Next.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was nice. Okay. When are you going to submit the assignment by? What time?
I think by
Very nice. Wow, I love Nidhi ma'am's offer. It's nice.
Jay, that is not the created one. That is the manual one that I just wrote. I'm posting the one that I did with Gemini and that also.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll just take quick shares. I think 3-4 of you have done. That's really nice. Okay. ठीक है. So, Kishore sir, you want to share?
यस
Good.
यस आज का जो सेशन था उसमें माइंड ब्लोइंग ये था कि हमने कभी सोचा ही नहीं, हम केवल फर्स्ट टी और फिर दो डिनोमिनेटर ऊपर वाले डिनोमिनेटर के ऊपर ही सोच रहे थे, जबकि इफेक्ट आता है नीचे वाले डिनोमिनेटर से. आप थोड़ा सा भी उसमें ट्विक कर दो तो रिजल्ट एकदम सर पे जाए. दिस इज द माइंड ब्लोइंग. मतलब उसी के ऊपर काम करना है रियली, जो इफेक्टिव हो. और वो अपन सब लोग ही करते हैं, वो उसको चेंज करते हैं अपने पास जो है वो. और अपन सोचते हैं वो चेंज नहीं कर पाएगा, लेकिन उसको अपन मजबूर कर सकते हैं चेंज करने के लिए. जैसे जिम का एग्जांपल दिया था कि आपको रेगुलर आना पड़ेगा, डाइट प्रॉपर लेना पड़ेगा तो रिजल्ट फास्ट आएगा. ये उसके हाथ में है, लेकिन अपन चाहते हैं अपने पास जो है उसको चेंज करने का कोशिश. अपने पास क्या है वो है कि तो आपका वजन है, वो अपने उसका जो वजन है वो अपने हाथ में नहीं है, जो है वो है.
वेरी गुड.
तो बहुत ही
आपके बिजनेस पे आप कैसा नाउ विद व्हाट यू लर्न हाउ विल यू ट्वीक?
यस अभी इसमें हाँ ऐसा होता ना कि हमारे बिजनेस में कंसल्टिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. एक आइडियाज क्रिएट द लैक्स ऑफ रुपीज, और कंपेयर टू कैपिटल कितना है उसके ऊपर. लेकिन सुपर चेन्नई कस्टमर को बहुत इफेक्ट होता है आइडियाज से, और दे मेक लॉट्स ऑफ मनी. तो दे नथिंग डोंट थिंक अबाउट द प्राइस हमारे इसमें है ही नहीं. वो
तो टाइम और एफर्ट कैसा कम करोगे?
टाइम ऑफ एफर्ट उनको कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा. दे गॉट द रिजल्ट ऑन व्हाट्सएप एंड रेगुलर बेसिस.
एफर्ट व्हाट्सएप
विद द टेक्नोलॉजी दे विल गेट द.
टाइम फास्ट कैसे करोगे आप?
टाइम फास्ट मनी इंप्रूव करके वो उनको ही करना पड़ेगा.
ऑनबोर्डिंग फास्ट कर सकते हो ना?
ऑनबोर्डिंग फास्ट हो सकता है और रिजल्ट भी फास्ट दे सकते हैं हम.
हाँ,
रिजल्ट फास्ट आएंगे तो उनका फिर मनी इंक्रीज होता है.
हाँ, पहला स्टॉक यू कैन से फर्स्ट 4-5 स्टॉक्स मे बी 10% वी कैन शो विद इन अ वीक, 1 वीक.
या वी नेवर हाइड द एनीथिंग. ऐसा नहीं कि पहले एक अच्छा है वो दे दिया फिर बाद में दूसरा बताएंगे और पैसा देगा, तो ऐसा नहीं. वी गिव द 10x रिजल्ट फर्स्ट, देन ऑटोमेटिकली इट्स अ मोमेंट. आते रहते हैं. एवरीडे अपॉर्चुनिटीज ही है, एवरीडे. तो इनकेस करना आना चाहिए बस. यस, थैंक यू.
Venu sir, takeaways. You're on mute. Unmute. हाँ बोलो.
Yeah, it's my takeaway is like out of that 4 points that you mentioned, that there's one can change the total dynamics of the game, na? And then you had said about doing it fast is not important, but showing the time, that urgency to close the deal is important, na? Then you mentioned about like the wine, na, the people will like to buy premium price, na?
Yeah.
Irrespective of the, yeah, it's quite mind. Yes, very nice, very nice.
Thank you so much. I mean, Nidhi ma'am, quick takeaway. Are you
No,
there?
no
Right?
worries. Hi, Jay.
Hi, ma'am.
Just give me a moment. There's a lot of noise now in my background and all people running around, so I'm just not switching it off. So, Jay, I think the takeaway was the time and an effort thing that we talked about. Because invariably, whenever we're trying to create an offer, create an ad, or even make a simple graphic, okay, the whole focus is towards that perception that we want to build for the customer. But I think the more concrete measures like time and effect, what we took, that was my takeaway. And also, when we were creating the Grand Slam offer, one takeaway is that, of course, you have to increase the price of your product, and that is when you kind of actually can turn the revenue to your side. So, yeah, these are my two takeaways from today's session.
Amazing. Very nice, man. Thank you. And Anurag sir, quick takeaways. You're on mute. Otherwise, Ronak can go. Ronak sir, I saw your Ronak left. Okay, cool. I think we're done. So thank you so much. So most likely we will meet